What's up you guys, I'm Dan, this is Frugal Not Cheap, and today we'll remove the door panel on a Legacy Model S. So, why might you want to do this thing? Well, it could be that one of the door clips is broken off and you want to replace it, or it could be that there's some vibration there, something got a little bit loose that you want to tighten up, or maybe you want to replace a speaker. I don't know, lots of different things, but it's actually not terribly difficult to get in there. So what are we going to need in order to do this? Well, really just two tools. So the first thing, of course, is that there is going to be, like a bolt that we need to remove, and it is a 10mm hex bolt, so pretty standard right there. And then the other is there is one screw that is a Torx, I think it's a 5. But we'll test it out when we get in there, so just removal of those two will leave just the door clips holding the interior door panel on, and then we can just pull it off using some trim tools. The trim tools I got on Amazon, and really all you need is something that's plastic, so you're not going to damage the vehicle, in order to get behind there and get a little leverage so you can start to pull things off. You might not even need them actually though, because there are other things that you can hold on to. And then in this case, I don't think I actually need to replace any clips. In case we do, these are what they look like. I got these suckers on Amazon. Let me come a little closer and show you. So these guys are Rexka. I got 20 of them. They're 9mm size, and I'll put the price up on the screen for you. So I got plenty of those in case any need replacing. There's always a chance that you might break some when you do this, so it's probably not a bad idea to have some on hand anyway if you're going to do this job. But without further ado, let's take a look. Alright guys, so the location of the two pieces that we need to remove, one's going to be right here behind the door handle, and then the other is going to actually be in here in sort of the door handle area. So we'll do this one first, and then I'll show you the other one. So with this one, basically there's just a little plastic trim piece here that we need to remove. And so you can just get any kind of trim tool, pull this back, and it'll pop right out. Should be pretty easy to do. This is what the piece looks like. And so in here, as I mentioned, there is the Torx screw. And yep, the 4.5 fits perfectly well. And there you have it. So keep that on hand, make sure we don't lose that. So that's one component that's going to allow the door to come apart. Now we need to take care of the other. Okay, so the other thing that we need to remove is going to be a screw that's in here. And so there's a little plastic piece that we can easily pull up using a trim tool. Maybe our hands a little bit. That wadding you won't see. I just put that in there to, it's just a little foam padding that I put in there to remove a little bit of the potential rattles and vibration. But there you can see the actual screw. Make sure, of course, I've got this set to loosen. And we're just going to get in there and pull that guy out. Okay, there we go. This sucker's fairly long, but there we have it. So now we'll just want to separate the door from, separate this interior panel from the door. And, well, it's just one big huge piece, so I think we will pull the window in to give us a little bit more accessibility. And then I'll start here on this corner. There we go. So that's coming apart, and then I'm just going to go all the way around. Oh, shoot. Well, that's why, guys. There's one more of these. I forgot about that. There's two of these suckers. Oh, man. There we go. Remove both of those, and now it was a piece of cake. So that was pretty silly of me. That's what happens when you haven't done this in a while. Anyway, so that's what it looks like in there. And you can see all my clips in there. Looks like they're all intact. So I'll just give you a little view of what it looks like in here. Do be careful about this guy. You might have to reattach him, but it's really easy. He just slides into that thing. Everything looks good. So, there we go. Started with the top. Got everything put on nice and tight there. we'll just go around to make sure that all the clips are in solidly, which they are. All right, then it's just a matter of replacing these 2 Torx screws and that screw in there, and Bob's your uncle. This piece just kind of slides right in like that and clips. There we go, snaps right into place. And again, replacing this guy. Okay, there we go. Probably doesn't have to be super duper ridiculously tight, but tight enough. So the last thing to do is apply this piece of rubber, and then these 2 ones go on the top. In other words, in that direction. And there we go. That's it. So there you have it, guys. Quick little job in opening up the interior of the door panel for the Model S. It's a similar process, of course, on the passenger side. And except for me forgetting that there were 2 of those Torx screws in there, you know, pretty easy job, I would say. So hope you find it even easier than I did having watched this video. Hope you found this helpful. If you did, please hit the like button and consider subscribing. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.